Winston Craig, Dallas Renegades defensive end. Minicamp just finishing up. How intense and competitive did minicamp actually get there in Dallas?
Definitely competed, definitely got the work in, but in a smart way. So I think we learned a lot, got to the playbook a lot, and it just kind of gave us a chance to grab all the concepts of everything. So that way when we come back in training camp, we can hit the ground running.
And what's the atmosphere like among your fellow Renegades? Is everyone hyped for kickoff? Are they focused? Are they still kind of curious about what's to come? What's the feel amongst the players there?
I think it's good. I think Coach Stoops did a good job. I think everybody kind of bought in to what he believes in. And I think everything's been going good. You know, we've only been out here for about 2 weeks or so, and I feel like the guys are already coming together, forming a good team, on the field, off the field. Guys hanging out, studying together. So I think it's a good atmosphere. I think it'll be some fun football to come.
And what was the message? What has the message been from Bob Stoops as you guys kind of convened and had your first team activities there in Dallas? What was the message from your head coach?
Just be a pro. And that you got to take that in every aspect. Waking up early, eating right, taking care of your body the right way. Showing up to practice on time and doing everything, in a pro-like manner. And I think guys definitely responded to that, and that's exactly what it looked like. We were very organized, flying around. Like I said, we didn't have pads on, so we weren't hitting full speed, but everything else was full speed. And I think just that, pro attitude is just the way to go.
Yeah, man, and it's cool that a lot of you guys are going to get the chance to be professionals for longer than just a preseason. There's a lot of the players in this league have been on NFL training camps, or practice squads, but they haven't gotten to go through an entire season. So that has to be really exciting for you, knowing that you're going to be going into the XFL, and preparing for a whole 10-week season.
Oh yeah, it's exciting, to play. Practice is great and all. You got to practice, and I still enjoy practice and everything. But playing the games during the season, that's the real fun part, and that's what you work for in practice to do. So I think, like you said, just very exciting, and everybody, people are just out of college. It's their first time. People, like you said, have been in practice squad roles, played games. So I think just everybody's excited to get into the season and get things going.
Now, you in particular, you were a part of the AAF last year. How's your experience in the XFL compared to that experience so far?
I think the concepts are very similar. Obviously the XFL tried to run before, so I think they got things under control, and everything's just been run very smoothly here. And I think they have a great program in place that'll be here for a while, and just trusting what they're telling us.
Do you expect the competition level in the XFL to be at the level or higher than what you were experiencing in the AAF?
I treat all my opponents the same. So I guess to answer that question, I think the talent wherever you're playing is good, and I look at everybody like it's the best players, study them, and go take care of my business from there.
Got to respect your opponents. Absolutely. You're right, man. And I know you learned a lot about that because you were at Steeler camp. And, I mean, playing for Mike Tomlin, that's a no BS head coach. What was your mentality like, though, after camp in Pittsburgh? Did you have your eye on the XFL? Where were you at that moment in your career?
I had heard about it, and some people had reached out about it. So I was definitely thinking about it. And then just waiting to hear a call from the NFL. Things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. So I came here and just excited to be here, and definitely gonna take full advantage of the opportunity.
And this is something that I've been thinking about because it's really odd, because it is the first edition of a team, so everything's brand new, and that includes the leadership. And you were a leader and a captain at Richmond back in college. What is it like when you're a player and you're all new to the team because it's the first year of its existence? What's it like when guys are are guys like stepping up, trying to be more vocal or assuming leadership roles? How does that all work when it's a brand new team?
I think that just kind of happens naturally. I think now, in college, people are still figuring out who they are as a person. I think now, everybody's grown, and So when guys want to say something, they're going to talk. And I feel like it's not really much of a leadership role per se. I think everybody's a leader on the field, and kind of just talk with your play. That's the biggest thing. That's what people are going to follow is the people that play well. So just talk with your play, and if something needs to be said, I think people will say it.
And how was it there? Because I mean, you guys are getting to know each other for the first time. You're going to go through a whole season like family coming up here soon. What kind of team building exercise off the practice field did you guys do? Did you guys go bowling or out to the bars or anything? What was it like at minicamp getting to know your teammates?
Well, we're just at the hotel for the most part in that practice, so we're always hanging out pretty much the entire day until we head off to our rooms and go to sleep and everything. But I think the other thing, football is a small world, so a lot of these guys already know each other from different places, maybe from the NFL, from college, the AAF. So a lot of these people already know guys. That kind of helps the connection. And then after that, just eating with people and meetings, sitting in different seats. It just kind of all happens over time, just a couple of days, and things kind of were easy from there.
Well, man, it's got to be really cool getting to know all these guys who are as hungry to play football as you are, getting to play for Bob Stoops, a legend, breaking from minicamp, going into the holidays, knowing that you have training camp coming up in Houston. I mean, this has got to be the most wonderful time of the year for you, for sure, right? I mean, this is pretty special, the end of this 2019 going into February 2020 for you.
Oh, yeah, it's very exciting. Get to play ball. Holiday seasons are around, get to be around family and everybody. And then you get to come right back and put the pads on and play for real. So I think it's a great schedule. Have the mini camp, we get a little time off, get your body healthy and everything, and then come back full stride, hit the ground running.